Don't listen to people that will put you down, that try and drag you down. Associate with people who want to build you up, and anything's possible.
Where do the makers of tomorrow come from? That's a question that crosses everybody's mind. When do you actually realize you're a maker? Quite amazing then to find an organization that realized that to get makers of the future, you actually have to bring them in and train them for 3.5 years and make them people that is an asset to a society, but more so people that are successful in themselves.
There are 2 great days in my job. The day we bring the apprentices here and we get to meet them and we start them on their journey, and the day at the end when we get to present them with their completion certificate and their registration. In 1987 there were 3,200 electrical apprentices in New Zealand, and by 1990 there were 800. Building and construction stopped after the share market crashed. New Zealand went into recession. The best way to guarantee having trained electricians was to start training young people.
With Etco, we're producing New Zealand's best tradespeople. We're taking a raw material of young, keen New Zealanders out of school, and 3.5 years later, some of the best young tradespeople that New Zealand has to offer. We have a network of tutors to help learn the theory part of an apprenticeship, or host companies to help them learn the practical, the skills needed to become an electrician, but we also have mentors and coaches to help them along the way. So the success rate of Etco apprentices is a hell of a lot higher.
They get an opportunity not only to learn how to make things, but they get the opportunity to make those things work.
At the moment the guys are doing some basic power and lighting circuits. They've just started on the power circuits.
As part of the course they get issued with a set of tools. We split them into 4 teams. There's 16 guys in the course, and we encourage them to work together as a team. Most of them don't know each other. It's a new way of learning how to interact with people that you don't know when you get out on the job. For some of it's getting out of their shell, the first time away from home.
We teach them life skills. The reality is that when young people come out of school, they're not necessarily ready for all the things that life throws at them. It's extremely important for them to be able to get out of bed in the morning, make themselves look presentable, manage their money. There's all these sorts of what we call soft skills that are really important for a successful person in life. For the 12-day induction course, it's about 50-50, so they'll spend 50% of their time in the classroom doing the theory and 50% in the workshop doing the practical. Every apprentice that we bring on the site we intend to employ, and we intend 3.5 years later to be a registered electrician.
This is an interesting comment you're making, because it's not just competition. This is not you're going to fall off the bus if you don't perform. This is you making a commitment in people's lives for 3.5 years.
Yeah.
To take a vision that probably saw us employing a few apprentices to becoming the most significant employer and trainer of electrical apprentices in the country. 25 years later, we've employed 3,000 young Kiwis, produced more than a couple of thousand registered electricians.
Becoming an electrician for myself personally was the best thing I ever did.
Since I was a kid, my dad was a toolie and he loved the tools out on the shed. He built the shed when I was a kid. I've just really enjoyed it over my life.
I've worked, made stuff at school. I'm enjoying the hands-on stuff.
Yeah, I'm definitely keen to go overseas and actually do my job over there as well, and maybe teach some more people and show them better ways to do things.
The enjoyment I get out of my job is providing other people with employment. Last Friday night we celebrated 25 years. And we had 300 people together for a big night out. I got hugs from grown men who 25 years ago were only 17. Their response was that we gave them the opportunity to live those good lives, and they've gone on to work throughout the world.
You too can become part of this journey. Come help us. Let's celebrate these businesses together. Donate to our site www.forwardthefavour.com, and we will bring you more of these exciting programs.